Alright, hello there, gamers! Welcome back to another brand new video. And today, by the way, gamers, yep, we are definitely back. Absolutely, once again, for the next video of this video right about now. So, anyways, hold on a second. Let me just change the light for a second, just to something different. Alright, you know what? How about we just stay with red? I think I'll go with red. All right. So, anyway, gamers, that's right. I'm back. And today, by the way, I actually just want to say before we pretty much get to the point exactly that I also want to say right now, gamers, is that, well, I just want to say the good news is that I did check pretty much likely what was going on exactly, and of course, I expected pretty much nothing that happened, and I'm like, wait, what really just happened? And I'm like, damn, I just didn't expect it. I'm like, yeah, I didn't expect it, but damn, I just really didn't expect it. So, I think what I have to say right now, gamers, that my name is pretty much to be, of course, that is the Joker of the Great Laughing Man. And by the way, we are pretty much remaining to be safe, by the way, that YouTube's AI didn't do anything, which, by the way, it actually means that we probably might be getting a good second chance, by the way, which we are still doing pretty good so far by any chance already. And as in for pretty much the most explainable that I can probably say right now, that I'll explain this exactly, is that, to be honest with y'all, by the way, that is pretty crazy. And I'll actually say this again that, at least I'm probably going to like rearrange the schedule on this channel, my gaming channel, of course, that it's only going to be on the gaming channel that I'm basically going to do. Is that I'm going to probably be either making one video or two videos a day. That probably would be the exchange, by the way. And oh yeah, I actually did heard about two things that might happen, by the way. Pretty much that might not look so well for YouTube, just to probably be handling what's going to go by the way of what's going on. So here's like the two short runs I'll probably explain from here and there, but like I said, I probably would at least give some advices or have less advices to just to probably say exactly for what might go on exactly. It's just that I think we'll start with the shortest thing I can say, which I probably am not going to be a bit too ironic from this, but all I can say right here is I could say this, but right now is that the first part is that YouTube might probably either get pretty much whatever they're going to get exactly, whatever's not going to look good for them a little bit, and just say for the fact that, by the way, there might probably be a protest for what might happen, by the way, for what's really going to go on about the protest. So, as I could really explain about the protest, by the way, right now, is that let's just say this about this protest. So, the protest outside their headquarters, of YouTube's headquarters, by the way, I think there's going to be like a pretty much likely a big protest, by the way, that might happen, since I'm not sure, like I said, it's going to be the later on that people might start doing that exactly, which I think it might be a little bit of somewhat kind of fine with the protest, but as long as people don't get hurt by the protest, that's what I'm talking about, because I'm only talking about as long as nobody gets hurt, as I said. So, for what I'm saying right now is I just hopefully know, in fact, I hope some people might be aware to be careful beyond in the protest exactly for what might go on outside of YouTube's headquarters, which I'm not saying it could happen, but I'm saying it might happen in a later way, as I can say it will be later. As for what people might do exactly, which it's up to anybody that goes on for the protest, but trust me, from right now, I'm going to only watch and just see where this goes, but I probably won't do the protest either, which, by the way, it's for most likely for anybody that probably would be all right with the protest, which I'm not sure that some people could be a bit likely saying is like, oh, we choose the protest, and then pretty much a few people would be unsure and undecided, and then the other people might probably not want to do the protest and just see where that goes. By the way, it kind of leads in three choices for what people could actually decide and have most likely what's going to go on. Since I think the good thing is for the Clippy, by the way, that's actually helping a lot. By the way, it's just pushing the AI back, which I think that actually is pretty good. Exactly, which I'm not sure what it could really be doing it for, but I guess at least something actually does happen in some turn of an events or flip the tables. Exactly, that might be different to see, but to be honest with y'all, that I think we're just gonna see what really happens here and see what this really goes on in the protest, but we'll see. And as in for the second thing, that YouTube might be starting to get a bit in trouble. Which I did hear the fact that about like some research that might go on with the lawsuit is that yeah, it's gonna probably be that too, exactly, which I don't know why, but like I said again, at least I say I give myself the benefit of the doubt and at least try to say is like we keep trying to warn pretty much that exactly, but unfortunately that pretty much went complete flop in the toilet of zero of nothing, which seriously, it's just pretty much boggling the whole time. Like it's just so dumb. Like it's literally freaking dumb. Like I can say that basically for no reason. It's just so dumb, man. Like I really do hope again that it's just so stupid in the end that whatever YouTube's doing with the AI thing, it's just gonna kind of flop. It's just not gonna work. It's just gonna be bad, which I know it did roll in, but whenever it's gonna be the later on that might happen. But like I said, I know AI might be good at some similar things, which we all understand how we probably underestimate to know what that will go on for. But when it gets it incorrect, we know what we might be pinning it for. Exactly, that might be pinned for any reason that goes on to it is just AI that pretty much gets pinned for it. Which, if it gets something wrong, that's what I'm saying. That could probably be the only mystery about it. Which, that's all I can say right now. So, anyway, trust me, it's just pretty stupid. But here's another thing that people can also go to, by the way, to another website that people can also do, by the way, is go to change.org.com, which, by the way, it could actually help everyone, by the way, to make a difference. Like it really might help a lot, since I think people should probably go ahead and go to the change.org.com. For example, is if you guys go to change.org.com, by the way, it means that you might have to go on, by the way, and just go on to that and go to the search bar and type in saying is hashtag save YouTube, and then of course hashtag ban the AI. So the point is, I think people should probably do exactly and have a bit of another goal that might happen to another task, by the way, that people should probably do next is go to change.org.com by the end of September 4th, which I think, by the way, we might have a second chance. That's still pretty much in the second chance that we hope we still continue to do YouTube, because trust me, everyone loves making YouTube videos for many years and many years every time. That's been going on for many centuries. But here we are now dealing with the AI bullshit that we are probably have to face already, which seems pretty bit unlackingly pretty not good. So that's probably the point of it, which like I said again, I hope some of my separates don't get hit by that anyway, but hopefully not. But like I said, that's pretty much the point. So, if you guys do understand or don't understand what I'm talking about, then let me know down in the comments below to understand why I'm saying this. But the only thing I want people to do is just save YouTube while they actually redecide their decision and actually have the AI resolved and dissolved to remove it and have it disappeared away from existence, which I think that's what we can all know why exactly, which that's the point of it, but whatever. So, anyways, like I said again, this is just exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, by the way, I will be making like one or two videos a day, or like one or two videos for as long as I can make the videos as I can do that. But like I said, this is just a heads up for some people. That's what's going on exactly. And yes, by the way, it's a good thing too. I'm actually going to make some videos again, and we'll continue to do some reaction videos like always. But for gaming, I'm not really sure what might go on if it doesn't get hit or targeted by AI, which I think the only thing that actually remains good is reaction videos don't get hit by AI, which that's actually a good thing, but whatever. So for gaming, I'm not sure, but I might have to research that too. But I think that's probably going to be another concern exactly to see where that will lead to. But who really knows, man? Like, who really knows? So anyway, that's all I want to probably just talk about here and just explain that for most likely. And I'm like, yeah, that is like weird. That I never expected that the AI actually pretty much like didn't do anything exactly. It was just like crickets exactly. I think it was like crickets the whole time and it just didn't do anything. Sure, I know it might roll in and remain staying hidden, but that's the only thing we might have to still focus exactly is that people pretty much would have to still continue boycotting YouTube, which I think that's the only thing that they're still going to go on for exactly until September 4th, or pretty much go to the change.org.com and see where that's going to go. But we might have to find out and see, and whatever this goes exactly on the later side of the point. But like I said, this is just a one-time thing I'm already going to be making anyways, just for something that we're finally still back to make more videos at least, which I think that's all I can say. But that's all I have to say in respect to my decision choices. Exactly, just respect my choice exactly for what I'm going to be probably still be doing on this gaming channel. So pretty much. So anyways, like I always, I have to say this. Thank you guys again for watching. Please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe to the bell to be notified. And by the way, my name is the Joker of the Great Laughing Man Gamers, and thank you guys for once again for enjoying this video. And I'll appreciate to say this again is thank you guys so much for enjoying this video. I definitely again appreciate that so much. But thank you so much again for enjoying this. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. It's time I'm gonna sign out here and definitely just like sign off from here and there. But thank you guys for watching. And like always and likewise, I'll see you guys soon enough and thoroughly enough for the next video. So take care, sign out, peace out, and goodbye. And see you guys absolutely in the next video. Bye bye everyone. See you guys for the next video. Signing on out. Gamers. Bye bye everyone and see you next time.